It's supposed to be a bit of festive fun, but this Kmart product has landed customers in the emergency room. From dizziness to inflamed lungs, one woman thought she was having a heart attack, all because of a Christmas quilt.
It's just diesel type smelling petrol. Even through the mask, it is potent. It is just toxic.
It's like a whole bucket of fuel's just been dumped on it.
Yes.
I ended up in hospital with chest pains, tingling down the arms. I thought I was having a heart attack.
I had to throw out my entire washing machine. The chemicals were right through it.
Tell me how long you and Mummy were at the hospital for.
One night.
One night?
No one would think that you would just go to Kmart to buy a doona and then you would get so sick from it.
They look festive and fun, but these bed sheets that were stocked on Kmart shelves across the country are spreading anything but joy.
There is so many families out there that have these bed sheets that aren't aware that they could potentially be making you or your child sick.
Brisbane mum Eden is scared to go near them after the experience she had. But we had to see them for ourselves to find out what was going on.
So Eden, where are the doona covers now?
I've put them in the bin.
In the bin? Can we take a look still?
Yeah, but we're going to need these.
All right, we better put these on.
We're taking no risks when it comes to these Santa Claus covers.
That is the Mr. and Mrs. Claus.
You can smell it. Like it smells
Yeah.
like petrol.
Yeah.
Eden purchased the $20 Mr. and Mrs. Claus set for her and her husband, and the $14 elf cover for her 4-year-old Lola.
And what interested you about these sheets?
I love Christmas. They just look adorable on your bed.
But they didn't last long on the bed because she knew something was very wrong.
Friday, I decided to wash the bedding that I brought from Kmart. My house was stinking of chemical, toxic petrol. Now, after I only had that small inhalation of it, I ended up having swelling of a throat and not being able to really breathe.
And what happened to your mummy? Where did she have to go?
To the hospital.
We spent the whole night in hospital where they monitored me, and it wasn't until they did an x-ray that they seen that I've actually got inflammation on my heart and my lungs from being exposed to these sheets.
Southwest of Sydney, Holly is another mum who purchased the Christmas covers.
When I came home and opened them, they smelled like so ridiculously strong of some sort of chemical. Like it was so bad. I was a little bit too scared of like sleeping straight in them, so I put them straight in the washing machine, but then the chemical smell went right through my house.
She says her symptoms were so bad she called an ambulance.
First thing was I had a sudden sharp pain in my shoulder, and it came at the same time as a pain in my jaw. And then I started feeling dizzy and I started feeling nauseous. I went by the ambulance and they took me and my son because my son was exposed as well.
After a night in hospital, she threw out her washing machine and took to social media to warn others.
Online there was so many comments and so many people were like, oh, this happened to me and I got a rash, and oh, my husband had something wrong with his heart. I was like, this really actually needs to be off the shelves right now.
So Holly took her concerns to Kmart.
I told them that this product really, really needs to be recalled. Eventually got back to me and they were like, we will look into it. It might take up to 3 weeks or something like that.
They won't tell me anything, Kmart. They said they're investigating. I've been told that it is formaldehyde, that the chemical on these sheets are, that is lingering around, which actually can stay in your home for quite some time.
Both mums say they need a new washing machine.
My washing machine is destroyed. Yes, I have not been able to do washing for a week. I put vinegar in it a couple times to wash it out, and unfortunately it is still lingering.
Kmart told A Current Affair.
Regardless of whether they have experienced any issue, customers who have purchased the Mr. and Mrs. Claus reversible queen-size bed quilt cover set and Christmas Elf reversible single bed quilt cover set may return the product to store for a refund. We have taken the proactive step of notifying the ACCC of a voluntary product recall today. The public recall notice will follow in the coming days.
Love Kmart, but I don't think I could shop there again.
That recall today. And if you have some of those products at home, you can head to our website on how you can contact Kmart to return them and get your money back.